think we're so used to, if we think in our world about religious philosophy, most of us, I suppose, unless we've come from a Buddhist culture, but us white people, certainly me, I've come from a Christian culture, and that, of course, means religion means God. Religion means creator. So even though we know Buddha's not a creator, I think it's really important to spell it out. Because when we hear that Jesus says don't kill and don't steal and don't lie, well, so does Buddha. They both got their little list of 10 don'ts, don't they? And we can hear it in the same way. And I think we hear it in a punitive way. Like if you do this, you get punished. I think that's a very deep view in our mind. But if you analyse the Buddha's teachings really logically, which we should, Buddha is not a creator. Buddha is not a punisher. Buddha is not a rewarder. There is no concept like that. Sure, Lord Buddha's got his own views. As he grew up and as he began to develop his community, he would announce you don't do this and you don't do that in communities. But when it comes to what they call natural negativities about lying and stealing and killing, it's very, very different from the Christian teachings. And we should really point this out if we like Buddha's teachings. I've got this Jesuit priest friend, right? And I asked him, tell me that what defines something as wrong for a Christian, as a sin, in other words, or as a negative action. And this is a really crucial point. If we want Buddhism, we should be clear about these things. Because the way we hear Buddha's instructions is really crucial. So he said, a sin by definition is doing what God said not to do. And that's pretty tasty. And if we have the view of a creator who runs the universe, who creates the universe, who then punishes and rewards, which is the view, then of course it's correct. That would make sense, But the Buddha, you ask him what makes killing wrong. He will tell you it's got nothing to do with the fact that he says it. He's not a creator. He didn't make it up. He doesn't run the show. He's not a boss. He's not a creator. He's not a punisher. He's not a rewarder. We have to remember these things. We hear it in the same way because we get guilty, we're naughty. We're naughty, we're going to get punished. That's very much a part of ego, actually. But it's really important to remember this. Buddha gives the same instructions, but it's for a very different reason. He says what makes killing wrong is, guess what? It's a natural law. People don't like being killed. That's kind of powerful. But what's interesting, though, as we all know, but this is the point, when he exhorts us right at the very first stages of practice not to steal, kill, lie, jump on the wrong partner, same as Jesus, the reason he exhorts us not to do those things, he defines them as negative because they harm others.